Please join us in welcoming Director of APAC and General Manager Dubai at GetYourGuide, Julia Rando.
Good afternoon, everyone. Lovely to be here. Thank you, Skift, for having us. So let's start with a little warm-up. It's in the afternoon, right? I ask you all to close your eyes for a few seconds. Think about a holiday that you did. Closed eyes. Try to visualize it. See what thoughts that comes to your mind. Okay. Time to open your eyes again. How many were thinking about the hotel room you were staying in? None? How about the flight that took you to your holiday? No hands? How many of you were thinking about an experience that you did maybe for the first time? Something that created a memory, something that made you feel something. Do we have some hands? Good for me. So, we at GetYourGuide are in the heart of travel, and GetYourGuide is here to unlock the world's most unforgettable experiences. So today, the topics. I'm going to make a short introduction to GetYourGuide. After that, we'll jump straight into the theme of experience, and then we deep dive a little bit into this region. So let's start with GetYourGuide. So we've built Europe's biggest marketplace for experiences. Basically everything you can do when you're on holiday. We're the global market leader. We have more than 75,000 experiences worldwide. We have 700 amazing employees spread on 17 different offices. And let's say, whether it's that you're going on your next adventure, to explore or chase the northern light in Norway. Or maybe you're going to see the Eiffel Tower in Paris. Or you're going to New York to experience the vibrance of New York. Maybe you go to Thailand for a food tour, or you go to Dubai to experience a desert safari. We are here for all of that and to unlock the unforgettable experiences in all these places and worldwide. So let's look into our market. What's our market? So it's massive. If you're looking into these numbers, excuse me. Okay. If you're looking into these numbers, it's a massive market opportunity. So 463 billion for 2027, as we're saying, the serviceable, addressable market. And the total market, 1.9 trillion. And what's the total market is also including the things you would do at home. That's not necessarily so much when you travel. For example, sports events and cinemas and so on. So it's a huge market opportunity. Then we're looking into where we stand a little bit in the market. So it's an interesting slide. We all know what happened there in the middle. COVID hit us. And from 2016 to 19, for the entire market, there's a huge growth. But the growth has accelerated after COVID. So we're seeing now that there's a really strong bounce back. So COVID obviously hit all of us. What we focused on during this time is obviously our customers, helping them on the road, cancellations, etc. But we also focused on our people and our partners. So at the same time, we never, ever lost sight of what we're going to do and our strategy. So this hasn't changed. And what we did through this time is invested heavily into technology and improved our platform. So from that sense, we have strengthened from inside during the pandemic and coming out stronger. So we're both more efficient and more profitable coming out of COVID. And looking into the data right now, we have more than doubled our growth since 2019. So it's a massive bounce back for us. Then this one is exciting. It's a little tippy top here of online marketplaces, where GetYourGuide is one of them, right? It's still just scratching the surface of what's being booked online. So there's a massive opportunity. Remember in the slides I showed you how the market is growing. Still, a lot is happening offline. And here we will see a massive change. And what it comes down to is a lot on digitalization and a changed behavior that has come through COVID. So looking into this, what problems do we as an online marketplace in experiences solve? So we have the customer and the experience creator, as we call them, but we see here supplier on both sides. So we are connecting those, right? And if we're looking into accommodation and transport, etc., as we discussed earlier, they are very consolidated already, and most of them are online. For the experience sector, which I talked about is a lot offline, there is still a lot to be done. So what are the problems for the customers? It's hard to find what they're looking for. It's a frustrating research for what they're going to do. It's lack of trust. It's very fragmented, etc. When we're looking on the other side, it's very hard for our experience creators to reach, as we can, to reach all these customers worldwide. They don't have the same data insights of customers' behavior that we would have, not the same technology, etc. Obviously, not everyone. Attractions or very big partners may have invested into this, but we have worked on this for a decade. So we are solving this problem for our customers and experience creators to be able to answer these questions. So let's go into the region. That's why we're here. So first of all, I'm very pleased to be here. I'm very pleased to be based here as well. It's an incredible region when it comes to tourism and travel. It's innovative, it's dynamic, it's entrepreneurial, and it's really putting travel and tourism in focus. I'm very proud about that. And when we're looking into how we could together work on these things, is that we're here to experiment and enable all this growth because we have a unique toolkit. We have the data insights, as I talked about. We're working with marketing campaigns. We're connecting the inventory to make sure that our experience creators can focus on really doing what they're best at. So having the best tours and experience that they can. And summarizing it all, also partnerships and ticketing. So our core competence is digitalization. And here is the biggest opportunity in our sector. Now I'm going to take you through an example that I'm personally very proud of, a best-in-class example of this type of innovation-driven growth. It's a company called Ocean Air Travels, based here in Dubai. It was founded in 2014, and the founder then started off as the first employee and as a tour guide. We met in 2015, and he was very clear that he wanted to put his business online to really focus on driving a different way of working than he had done before. 2016, he was onto the stage where he was using the data insights that I talked to you about before, and all the customer reviews to be able to help him to make his operation much easier, and as well to give better customer experiences. 2018 to 20, scaled the safari that we had created here in Dubai all over the region. Because we'd created something that worked here, and then he just scaled it from there. And opening several desert safari camps as well. 2021, 600 people, 300 vehicles, 3 camps, 2 restaurants, 1 water sport company in 4 countries. Also an offer together with a partnership that I talked about the other slide, together with Emirates Airlines and GetYourGuide, to be able to get new touch points through technology. And 2022, very recently actually, His Highness made a visit to one of the camps that of course is something that we are very proud of. You can see here on the right side as well his growth, which is absolutely phenomenal, and obviously a drop as for everyone with COVID, and now it's up again. already passing 2019. So super amazing story. Here is some of the photos of the stories that I told you about from his camp, when he's not the only employee anymore, from the partnership with the Emirates, and him in front of our co-branded vehicles. Just as an example, what's possible when you're using technology. Here is another one, a marketing campaign that we did together with Burj Khalifa, which is here from Instagram, which we were using to drive intent overall for a special campaign that we did, just as an example. All right, so what's next? There are a lot of mega trends coming in, but two that I wanted to talk about right now. More experiences and more digital. So when we're talking about experiences, there's an experience economy coming. People want to do, experience, feel, as we all did in the beginning when we were dreaming about our holidays, instead of buying. This is a shift that I'm sure many of you have felt and discussed. And as you can see here, 78% of millennials want to spend on experiences. We also have a very interesting survey that we did in the US, but I would say it works globally. And here, 95% of the one answered, or the respondents in that survey, said that they want to try something new, a unique experience on their next holiday. Most of the respondents said, yep, we need to cut down on some things when we're out traveling next, but less than a third said that they wanted to cut down on anything on experiences. So this is huge, right? This is coming, and this is something that we really see. Secondly, more digital. We talked a lot about it before, both how little is booked online overall, but as well how little that is on OTAs. We see a massive shift in digital. We also see that our massive comeback is not only because of GetYourGuide, but also because of digitalization. We also see a massive shift into mobile. In 2019, pre-pandemic, we were around 43% on mobile. Today, we are around 60% of our bookings are mobile. So this is really good trends for us, and this is where we are winning as a company, because we have the technology, we have fantastic collaborations with our experience creators everywhere, and we have deep data insights about customer behaviors, and we worked on this for more than a decade. So this is our strength. And so from this, we are then thinking that the experience will grow further and develop further, and we will continue to create unique experiences and get more experience worldwide, and to become the #1 brand for our customers. And I think this one tells it all. What Amazon is for retail, what Netflix is for entertainment, GetYourGuide will be for experiences. And we are truly sure that having a fantastic customer experience and amazing experiences overall and unlock unforgettable experiences is the future. So with that said, before I round up here, I wanted to take you back to your dreaming phase a little bit and think about maybe your next exploration that you will do, or the next experience that you will try. And with that, I will put on a little video here for you that is brand new here, that we're showing first time, to think about if that sparks some imagination for you for your next trip. Thank you very much. Thank you, Skift, and thanks for having me here.